We went. The president engaged personally, not once but twice with al-Shara, and he said, stop the fighting so that we can move the ISIS prisoners that are there. Thousands of ISIS prisoners who, by the way, could have broken out and created havoc and chaos. Stop the fighting so that we can move these ISIS prisoners, and so that we have more time to work on this reintegration, the integration of the Kurds into the national Syrian forces. And you know what? Al-Shara did it. Now, he's kept his word up to this point. Obviously, he has to keep doing that. But that's what we've been able to achieve. We've been able to at least get him to agree to do that. And that's been important because we've been able to move those prisoners into Iraq and out of harm's way so that we don't have a massive jailbreak and 4,000 or 5,000 ISIS killers running crazy all over the place and threatening us in the future. And it's given us time to work on this integration agreement, which they have agreed to between the Kurds and the Syrian authorities in Damascus. Now, you have to implement that agreement. That's not going to be easy. And there are other such agreements that they need to reach with the Druze, with the Bedouins, with the Alawis, with all the elements of a very diverse society in Syria. But we think we think that outcome, as difficult as it's been, is far better than a Syria that would have been broken up into 8 pieces with all kinds of fighting going on, all kinds of mass migration. So we're very, very positive about that. Now, let me say that no one here has ever disputed that the challenge of Syria was going to be a very significant one. A very significant one. Okay? We are dealing with elements that, as we've said in the past, we have concerns about things that they have done in the past. But the bottom line was we had 2 choices in Syria. Choice number 1 was to let the place fall apart into 18 different pieces, long-term civil war, instability, mass migration, playground for terrorists, ISIS running all over the place, Iran getting back in. That was choice number 1. Choice number 2 is to try to see if it was possible to work with these interim authorities and with al-Shara and with his team. Guess what? We chose number 2 because it made sense.